Hello everyone, and welcome to the third Alliance War video of the season. Today we went up against CIRR. This video is slightly delayed due to Kabam servers going down last night, so I couldn't get the war screenshots I needed. But we're uploading it now. So first fight, we've got a Weapon X on node number 1. So we're going to be taking this with Sorcerer. Now notice he has 580k health. The idea here is we're literally going to outdamage the regen. I know that sounds weird, but just trust in the system. So, first thing I've got to do is I'm going to get a heavy to go into my purple rune. This means now that whenever I throw a special, I'm going to put on a slow debuff. I'm just waiting for the regens to tick a little bit so that I can start nullifying them and building power. So, now he's going to be unstoppable and unblockable, but the slow gets rid of the unstoppable. So it's basically just a case of building up debuffs here, and I'm just kind of ignoring the regen, because right now I'm not going to outdamage it currently, but the whole point is to build up as many of these armor breaks as I can alongside the slow, and then I'm going to use a special 1 so I can start nullifying these regeneration buffs he's getting and basically feeding my Mystic Dispersion. So he's back at 100% now. So this looks a little bit bad, but boom, 420k crit on the special 2 there. And with the special 3, this fight's over. And you'll see he had 581k health. This did 641k. That would have killed him from 100% health. So the regen really wasn't a problem. Now we have a spot on node 10. This is a pretty common placement. We're taking it with Lumatrix. The idea here is simply to use the evade, build up my charges, and then basically special 1 into special 2, and he will go down. I'm using the medium attack to evade to trigger my invisibility. Now, an interesting thing happens here. The glancing actually prevented my unblockable, which meant that I didn't get any furies as well on the special 2 there. So normally that would kill, but I end up taking a special 3 because the glancing, I got very unlucky twice, and the 20% chance to glance stopped not only my unblockable, but the fury as well. It was still fine. We only lost about 25% health from the special 3, but that was a little bit annoying. Next, we have Yondu on node 26. This is a very quick fight. We've seen Venom absolutely eat through fights so far this season. This fight's no different. I still had the power start 1 on from the spot fight beforehand, and he's already down, gone 50%. I think pretty much now it's just 1 combo into special 1, and yeah, he's dead. Very quick, very simple fight, and that was in 17 seconds. Next, we have a very beefy rank 5 Ascension 2 Cersei on node 35. The idea here is we're going to be using the glancing buff she gets and the regens to basically build up our power. So I'm now going to throw a special 1. This is going to get rid of the protection and give her a few more buffs. We're going to get to special 3, and I'm going to wait for this to tick over to the orange phase so I can start building up the armor breaks on her. And then the idea now is to basically not let her use a special and push her to special 3. I do have an invulnerability boost on, ready for it. So we're basically just building up the armor breaks again and using the power gain to build our own power. This special 3 is going to do nothing. The Incinerate is basically cancelled out by Sorcerer's energy resistance, so it's not a threat. This special 3 does a whopping 447,000. This fight is basically done. I could have just hit her then to finish her off, but for some reason I decided to throw another special 3. Just to finish the job in a special way, I guess, but that was a nice 475k special at the end. Now we have an Imperiosa on node 40. This is actually one of my favorite fights to take with Sorcerer. So what we're going to do here is we're going to get the slow debuff on very early on, and we're going to be power stealing while we're in our purple rune. So she's not going to get to a special here. Now, the idea here is to parry. Actually, no, it's not. So we're going to finish off with a light ending combo. Still power stealing. This is going to activate the power. Now I'm just baiting a special 2. Throwing out the special 3 here, which is also going to reactivate the slow we put on earlier. And now we're going to heal everything that she does into our block. This fight is basically over from this point. We've still got the slow debuff. Absolutely no problem. Healing up all the block damage. And yeah, armor break on. Nice 83k hit there. We're going to get another special. I was a little bit lucky there that she didn't hit me. But this fight is basically done. Still healing up all the block damage. Absolutely no problem. And yeah, she's done. 333k crit on the end. And yeah, that was a rank 5 Node 40 Imperiosa in under a minute. Now we have Maestro on Node 49. This is another fight for Sorcerer. This is a 1.46 million health Maestro. This is a little bit slower than I would normally take this, because I make a couple of little errors. But it's okay. It's still a very simple fight. So what I should have done is thrown the special 1, but instead I just go to the special 2, put on the armor break, and now he's got the glancing, but that's fine. I should have got rid of that instantly by using the special 1 beforehand, but for some reason I decided not to throw it. But we're still doing fine. The glancing is once again nullified by the nullify field. We're just building up our armor breaks and our debuffs again. We're healing back all of the block damage. 4 armor breaks now. 164k non-crit. So now the cycle is basically beginning. We're going to throw a special 1 here. Now, he did go to his neutronium phase a little bit earlier than I expected. But it doesn't matter because Sorcerer Supreme has increased ability accuracy anyway. This fight is basically done. 1 more special 2, and yeah, he's more than dead by this point. So yeah, that was the end of this war. Maestro was down in just over a minute. A little bit slower than normal, but still not too bad. In the end, we did manage to beat CIRR, but we did not play well in this war, admittedly. But at the moment, my personal streak is at 19. My season record, I'm still deathless at the moment at the end of the first week. But we'll have to see how that goes as the season progresses. But if you enjoyed the video, please do drop a like and a subscribe. Do comment down below what your favorite fight of this war was. And if you're not already following me on Twitch, link is in the description. I stream usually at weekends, but I do some during the week as well. But that's going to do it from me. I will see you in the next war video. And yeah, goodbye for now.